How's it going, everyone? So today I want to talk about how to get rid of a blocked nose in 5 minutes. That is right. So I got this question from a subscriber. They want to know how to get rid of the blocked nose quickly, very quickly. They've been having a stuffy nose for a while. It's bugging them. They want to know. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. Really appreciate the support. Helps my channel grow. Also click on that notification bell too so you guys get all my newest videos. So let's get into it right now. But first we need to know, what are usually the causes of the stuffy nose? Why do you get that stuffy nose? Common cold is hands down the #1 reason. It's the common cold. You get it all the time. Generally you get the cold because you're run down, you're a little bit tired. What happens is maybe you didn't wash your hands, you put some food in your mouth, maybe someone else had the cold, you catch it from them. Simple as that, the common cold that's going to happen. We can limit the way that we get the common cold simply by making sure our immune system is constantly boosted. How do we do this? Very easy. Eating a proper diet, eating enough calories, getting enough sleep during the night, not being stressed out all the time. All of those things can lead to you becoming run down. The minute you are run down, this leads to a much higher percentage of you guys getting the common cold. So that's how you can avoid it. Another causes is going to be allergies. If you guys do get seasonal allergies, I recommend going to the doctor. Maybe they can help you with some stuff. I know generally doctors like to recommend Reactin. It's just a simple medication that helps allergies during the summer or winter months, whatever you are allergic to. So just keep that in mind. Those are the 2 reasons why you may get the common cold. Okay, so let's begin. Let's talk about how to get rid of that stuffy nose. And I know you guys out there, I know the feeling. One of the nostrils is plugged and you blow hard and nothing happens. It's plugged and you're like, I can't talk, I know the feeling, you guys. Trust me, I have actually limited the amount that I get a stuffy nose simply by following the rules I have just listed. Making sure your immune system is very high, making sure you're sleeping, eating right, not getting stressed, getting all the sleep during the night. I actually haven't had the common cold in around 2 years, you guys. Believe it or not, 2 years and counting. So how do we get rid of it? The first step is that the #1 step, not the #1 step, but one thing that you guys need to know first is that it will go away by itself. You wait a certain period of time, 5-6 days, yeah, it's going to go away by itself. But we want to know how to get rid of it right now. Hot shower, hands down. You want to temporarily relieve those symptoms, hot shower. It's as simple as that. The steam will loosen the mucus. It will help you out. Another tip that I found that works really well is putting Kleenex in your nose. Now what this does is it makes it not as stuffy, in my opinion. This is my own personal tip. So if this is the nostril that's plugged, I will put a piece of Kleenex in this nose, and then it just allows me to, it just feels much better on this nose because it feels like I'm not trying to force it out of this nose, the nose that's plugged. So just give it a try. It may seem pretty stupid. You guys may seem like, oh, that won't work. Give it a try. It may work. Don't shove the Kleenex all the way up your nose. Just simply put a little bit in to block the nose. And it's as simple as that. Give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. I found personally that it works well for me. Hot soup. That is another tip. Studies say that hot soup contains a compound that can reduce swelling in your nose, and that is why you have the plugged nose. People wonder, why is my nose plugged? It's swollen. You have arteries in your nose. They're inflamed, you guys, and that is what's causing the problem. They're swollen, they're inflamed, and that is why you can't get air to come out of there. So you got to get rid of the swelling. Hot soup will help you. Nasal rinse. I have tried these before. Some of them do work. You guys can experiment on your own. I recommend trying a few different products, but again, nasal rinse can help you out. Humidifier. This is a big one. What humidifier does, all it does is it converts water to moisture. As simple as that. It soothes the swollen blood vessels. So again, you got those blood vessels, they're all swollen, they're inflamed. By getting moisture in there, by getting your humidifier on, it will help. Trust me on this. Humidifier is a big one. I use it constantly when I'm sick. It does work. Saline spray, another one that can work. You guys probably have seen, you just put a little bit in your nose, you spray, will give you a little bit of temporary relief. what it does is all it does is increases the moisture in your nostrils. So that's a big thing. We're trying to increase the moisture in our nostrils. Steam, again, loosens the mucus in the nostrils. Another thing that I recommend, or another thing that you guys can try, is get a bowl, a big bowl, put steaming water in it. Now what you want to do is put a towel over your head and then just breathe into the steam. This is a very common one that has been used a ton back in the day. They didn't have humidifiers. A lot of people can't afford humidifiers. Some of them are pretty expensive. This is the cheap man's humidifier. Get a popcorn bowl, hot steam water, big towel over you, your head, and the bowl of water, and just simply breathe in. Trust me, this does work. And again, all we're doing is we're loosening the blocked vessels in your nose. It will work. So you guys are trying to go to sleep. You want to know some ways how you can sleep. The biggest thing, and no one does this, but trust me, the biggest thing when you are trying to sleep to get rid of that stuffy nose is keep your head raised. Trust me on this. Nobody does this ever. I never see, and when I ask people all the time, how do you sleep? They'll just be like, oh, I sleep on my side. You don't want to do this. The reason for this is you want to keep your head elevated. So you want to be sitting on a pillow and keeping your head up. People are going to ask me why. Why does it make a difference? When you sleep with your head up, it drains the mucus in your nose. So I have found out that when I just sleep normally, it will take twice as long for my stuffed nose to go away. If I keep my head elevated, if it usually takes me 7 days or 6 days to get rid of a stuffy nose, if I keep my head elevated, it's going to take me 2 to 3 days tops, guaranteed. And again, because when you're sleeping, all that mucus drains into the side, it stays there. But if you keep your head elevated, it's all going to run down. It's going to completely get rid of the mucus. That is what you want. Very important. So end of video. Those are a ton of tips. All of them will give you temporary relief. And by sleeping, keeping your head elevated, this will make sure that you get rid of your blocked nose instantly, you guys. So end of video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like the video, share it. If you're interested in online personal training from me, my email is in the description box. Send me a quick email and we can talk details. Thanks, guys.